So welcome to the show today. This is Cloth Talk, our first episode. It's our show about the latest and greatest in fashion today. I'm the co-host, Aaron Spock.
Colin Smith.
And we're joined today by Hagan Beatson.
Pleasure to be on the show, guys. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show. So to start off, we're just gonna tell you a little bit what we're wearing today, what the drip is
Down off the bat.
So today I got on for starting with the bottom up. Got the white cement fours, OGs Nike Air in the back.
Look at those. You want to show them?
No, they don't need. They can't.
They don't
They
need to
can't
see.
see.
It's
They
too
gotta
advanced.
imagine.
It's too big of a.
No.
I get it.
I got the Tommy pants on that my mom bought for me, as well as the Tommy sweater that my mom bought for me.
That's cute.
And
Thank you.
below I got a one of the Costco shirts I made a long time ago in my basement.
There you go, man.
Dawn clothing, baby.
Dawn clothing brand.
Exactly.
Me, I've got on.
Bottom
I
to
guess,
top.
Oh,
Bottom to
bottom to
top.
top.
Bottom
I've
to
got
top.
on some Nike Janoskis that I spent $12 on Poshmark on.
Oh shit.
I'm wearing my new Palace Polar Tech pants, nice and cozy.
Ooh.
My Guess jeans jacket I got on clearance, and
Oh,
a
shit.
Palace t-shirt that I got for free. So I'm going clearance today, except for the pants, I guess. But yeah.
It's a good deal. Good deal.
All right, I am rocking the turbo green Jordan 1s with purple laces. I got some Kappa C2H4 sweatpants and a
Hey.
Kith velour sweatshirt.
Oh shit, that's
Ooh.
Kith.
Yeah,
Oh,
$30 on Grailed.
Hey.
Thank
that's
you, Ronnie.
interesting.
We're running cheap today.
Not bad.
Do you like Kith apparel?
I mean, I could take it or leave it. It's not bad.
Very
It
quality.
feels a roll.
Yeah.
I feel like they reuse the same design over and over.
They do.
That's half the brands these days.
Yeah.
Though.
That I agree. I
A
was
lot of
looking.
people say it's like that's a good thing in terms of like furthering your brand, you know?
Brand identity. Well, there's a balance between like having an iconic brand identity and just reusing the same design over and over again.
But
Yeah.
don't you feel like some brands like have been rewarded for that stuff? Like we were talking before about Heron Preston,
Yeah.
about how basically for the past couple of years all the seasons have just been there's an orange tag that says Heron Preston, and that's gotten them to
That's
this
true.
point.
That's true. But like I feel like that's just like a designer like touch, almost like the Aaron Preston tag, because it's like an accent to the rest of the clothing.
You're right.
Like with Kith, I feel like if it's not something like basic like that, like people don't want to wear it. You know, people don't want to like. They're not like.
How are other people
Yeah, how are
gonna
people
know
gonna
this?
know
Oh,
it's Kith?
shit.
dude?
Kid isn't
That's
on
what I'm
this.
saying,
Like
yeah.
who cares?
Mhm.
No one
That's
would know if
true.
it's Kith if I didn't
Exactly.
fucking say it was.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about some news that's been going on. So very sad thing that happened. Juice WRLD passed away.
Mhm.
Hagan actually told me 20 minutes after it happened.
Really,
Discovered it in the bathroom.
that's rough.
Felt very surreal.
Would you want to be anywhere else though?
I mean, there's not really a good place to learn
Mm.
that someone died, you know?
I think the how's more as the story unfolds is kind of like less of like very sad. Like, I mean, it's still very sad, but I'm
Yeah.
saying the situation heightened like the whole
What happened with
awareness about it. Did you not hear
Okay.
it?
No, I don't know all the details.
So, as of this being recorded, the latest update is that apparently the pilot of of the private jet that he was renting
Mhm.
snitched on him to the feds because he had guns, perks, and over 70 pounds of weed.
And Chris,
70 pounds. That's
And
That's
good
an
amount.
insane amount
It's
of
a good
weed. That's
weekend.
probably like
Mhm.
a little like around half a mil.
It's thousands of dollars, tens
But-
of thousands.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So apparently he got notified that the cops were coming for him, and I think TMZ said it, but they said that he took a bunch of pills, which could have been to hide them, to like
For
commit
whatever
suicide.
reason,
But I don't
yeah.
think we'll ever know, and I think it's irresponsible to try and.
Guess.
So
Yeah.
Doesn't matter anymore. You know?
I
That's
think
true.
that's sad. No matter what way you look at it, it's sad. It's sad that we have a justice system that's set up so that someone would rather die
yeah,
than face the consequences of having a shit ton of weed. Like, it is a shit ton of weed.
Yeah.
More weed than any human being ever
A lot of
needs.
weed, yeah.
But still, like, it's weed. Who cares?
yeah. I thought it was just really weird how it happened out of the blue, out of nowhere, and I was like, there's got to be something else that happened to spark this.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know.
too young, man. He's too like.
I feel like the way these SoundCloud dudes are living, like, their days are numbered. It's scary. Like, and I feel like that's kind of our fault as consumers. You
That is
know?
true.
For supporting it.
Just want to see
Because, I
wild
mean,
shit.
like, I'm just as guilty as everyone else. I still listen to Future talking about Papa Zannies, and I'm like, yeah, I love this shit.
Yeah, sure, right? Like on my way to work, you know.
Yeah,
Like-
as I go to my
Yeah.
like white collar job.
Exactly.
That's true.
I don't
We
know.
want to hear that like gangster rap shit, but I don't.
Mm.
I've never
We
shot
wanna-
anyone.
We want to hear about it, but we don't want
They don't want to do it.
people to actually be doing it.
Yeah. So technically, we are endorsing them by making them want to hear that sound.
That's what's sad because like we could blame the justice system, we could blame Juice WRLD for having the drugs, but like
We're also to blame.
we're to blame because the consumers are what's furthering that lifestyle. Like rappers don't get popular
Yeah.
unless they're fucking popping perks and shit.
It's true, man. We gotta have wholesome rappers back in the game, dude. Where are they? Where are the puppy loving rappers?
Chance the Rapper,
Dude,
that's your
he
wholesome
got-
rapper.
he
My
got-
wife.
He got pushed out though, man. He got boxed out of the industry.
There has to be a trade-off where you can still make like hard music and not be a real life degenerate.
I'll
You
do
know,
it. Done. I'm gonna do it.
you will be the
I want
next.
to work today.
I'll get there, man. Yeah.
Kiss my wife on the cheek.
That's some responsible shit.
Well, isn't Kanye kind of doing that?
Kanye.
Kanye.
But that's the thing though, is that he's doing it now. He had his
He had his
like,
perk
he
phase.
had his perk phase.
Let's
so like we need
just
someone-
acknowledge that the last song he released before Jesus is King was a song about wanting to his stepsisters.
Oh, ecstasy.
Ecstasy?
Yeah, it's true.
His stepsisters.
There's a line
Listen
on
to
it.
man. Yeah.
Song, but Kanye has fallen from grace for me because I don't buy the whole family man act.
You don't buy it.
I do. I think he's crazy enough to actually think he's a family man.
I don't necessarily think that he is intentionally lying. Like I think he probably
No, I think
thinks
he
that he's
believes it.
doing. He probably
Yeah.
believes in himself.
Yeah.
But
I
don't
think
believe
everything
it.
he does, he is genuinely fully committed to. I don't think it's an act.
There's something respectable about that, but it's still. I just can't stomach it.
I just love him for the character value. I just love that there's
He's
somebody out there that
certainly
actually
endlessly
exists like that. That's like out there doing stuff, and he's like a multi-millionaire.
Did you
Like,
guys
that's
hear?
Fantastic.
He said that his studio rules for Jesus is King. He didn't want anyone involved in
Yeah.
finishing the album to have premarital sex.
yeah. He told everyone in the studio they didn't want him to have premarital sex.
Flashback to a decade ago.
Wait, why?
Flashback
He couldn't
to
even
a-
be in there.
Flashback to a decade ago where his studio rules. Nicki Minaj said in an interview that he gave her some advice while he was just watching porn in the studio.
Nice.
Like he wasn't masturbating.
He was
porn was
watching
just
it.
on, just watching.
Studying, man.
Just getting in the vibe, you know.
Dude, he's a character, man. I love him.
Wait,
But,
Certainly can.
How did he get bike pants like popping? Like those biker shorts?
what do you
Like,
mean?
Do you ever see people wear them now? Like all the time.
Oh, like women?
Yeah, like I feel
Yeah.
like he like pushed that
He
on.
did do that.
He did?
I think he pushed it on to
Kim
his
was
his
wearing
kid.
the Yeezy like latex pants before anybody was, like the ones that go like to right up here on your thigh.
Oh yeah.
Kim
Like,
was wearing those like years
like
ago.
the skin colored ones.
Yeah.
Flesh tone ones.
Mhm.
And I think this got us so popular that people like wear. I saw some girl wearing it like today, and I was like, "It's cold as hell! Like,
Dude,
why
yeah,
are you wearing
People
these?"
don't even realize like where the influence from that stuff comes from. It's because like they
It's like
make
trickle
yeah
down.
they make fun of a lot of like the stuff that like pops up, but then like 2 years later it's like the norm, you know? Because it's like
Yeah.
of course it looks crazy when it comes into the scene. That's just because it hasn't been like worked out, but like someone births the idea. I guess Kanye didn't birth the idea of latex pants, but
He
you
popularized.
know, I get yeah. I mean, he
Yeah.
put it into the scene, and I don't know, it just got normalized. Like,
It's
people
like-
started wearing it with more normal outfits that didn't look like alien outfits.
All the Yeezys are like that as well. Like,
Yeah,
the first time
exactly.
they came out, everyone's like, "This is a
It's
sock."
crazy. And now you can wear it with like jeans and a t-shirt, like normal outfits.
No one even cares.
No one bats an eye.
Especially the new ones, they look like straight. They look
Dude,
like
I'm,
an actual
excited, I'm
alien.
excited to see when those become like normal.
Mm.
Dude, I don't think they ever will.
They're not.
You don't
They're
think
not.
so?
The
Which
380s,
ones?
The 380s.
The aliens, like they're called Alien. The 380s that just came out. You said you liked them in the chat.
Oh yeah, I think you
Yeah.
guys sent them, and I remember them actually looking kind of cool. They kind of look like
They don't look cool, man. You're
What's
wrong.
what's the Nike shoe? Is it a Wave Runner?
No, that's another
That's
Yeezy.
another Yeezy.
Oh fuck! What am I thinking of? It's
There's a Nike
one of the 10.
Flynet runner or something. Oh, I know what you mean.
But-
Prestos?
I don't. You know what? That's not the worst Yeezy I've ever seen.
What's the
Yes,
worst
it is.
Yeezy you've seen?
I don't know. Okay.
That's the worst.
This
Yeezy.
is probably
That-
blasphemy
that is not-
in the
that's my
scope
best
of
word.
the Yeezy fandom, but I think the original 350s are butt ugly and
That's like the most basic one. though.
borderline unwearable. Like, tell
Really?
me, okay, maybe on their own they're cool, but I have yet to see an outfit with those shoes on where I'm like,
Well,
I
that's
really
just
think
the
those shoes
stigma.
elevate the outfit.
That's just the stigma.
I don't know.
If they weren't Yeezys, I think they'd be a fine sneaker.
You like
But because-
Reeboks?
Dude, I don't know. because they're Yeezys and because they're the original Yeezys, the only people that are wearing them are the people who are willing to spend that much money on a sneaker.
It is,
and
right.
that's the stigma.
They're not
So,
that
like,
expensive anymore now.
I thought that
350s?
The price has dropped.
I thought the turtle doves were still like well over
yeah,
$1,000.
V1s are. I thought $2K for the turtle.
On the
doves.
resale price, it's not that high anymore. Like for
Seriously?
used pair, for brand new,
Oh, I was gonna
it's
say, it's like,
expensive.
yeah,
but
it's
on the
going up.
used market, I saw some sell like $500.
Jeez.
Like it's not.
It's still hefty, but yeah.
I got the
It's so risky
750.
with fakes out there nowadays too, though.
That's the market must be flooded at this
yeah,
point.
it is.
I still
Some
got
kid,
the
I don't know.
750.
Especially after the Yeezy Day restock they did, man, they pushed a whole bunch of 350s back into the market.
Really?
Over 1,000. Yeah, the
Really?
turtle doves.
But you said you had the 750s,
Yeah,
like the big boot.
I
boys?
like the 750s.
Oh, wait, you have 750s?
Hell no, I
Oh,
don't
okay, I
have it.
was
But I
gonna
was saying,
say.
if I had to pick one, you know, if
Okay,
someone
yeah.
gun to my
No, they're
head
a
and
nice
said,
boot, yeah.
take this free pair of Yeezys,
Mhm.
it would probably be the 750s.
You have to choose, or else you get shot.
Yep.
You had to wear Yeezy? I
Like,
like the
you have
rats,
to
man.
receive a free pair of Yeezys.
Oh,
I'd go
or you
for
get
it.
shot?
Who
Take
Who
the
hasn't
bullet.
been in that position
Okay.
before?
I'll probably take the most expensive Yeezy and then sell it.
Well, yeah.
Smart.
Let's say
Smart.
they also say if they catch you reselling it, then you get the Glock.
We're moving on more to kind of Kanye's mind of
It's
fashion
one of the
and
other
design.
topics.
Yeah.
This is all planned.
Fair
Wait,
enough.
How do you feel that Kanye like popularized like the muted colors, like the greens and the browns?
I
But
actually am a big
okay,
fan.
Earth tones and shit?
Earth, but also Travis Scott is.
Well,
using
Travis
those
Scott is
earth
just
tones
like a
as well.
mini Kanye.
Travis Scott's a puppet for fashion, dude. He doesn't have
Mhm.
anything to do with that at all.
I would have to agree with that. As much
Yeah,
I like
He
Travis
has
Scott's
nothing to
music,
do
but
with that. Yeah, he didn't
pretty
design
much
the
just-
Nike shoes.
Oh, he didn't design them at
No.
all.
Just
I
put a name on it,
he
right?
couldn't have, man. Like,
You don't
no-
think he designed them?
No, dude. I mean, how do you even design it? It's just a normal Jordan with a backwards check mark. If those
That's
shoes weren't
true.
Travis Scott, they'd be on clearance.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, Hagan. Now getting into you. How would you explain your style to maybe us or maybe the viewers?
I would say I'm torn between like dressing comfy like this. I like comfy with a little bit of flair. You know, I got sweatpants on, but they got the weird belts. All my non-fashion friends have asked me if it's naked women on the belts. It's the Kappa logo. The Kappa logo is not naked women.
I always thought it was.
It's it's a man and a woman. It's a distinctly
That's right.
masculine and feminine silhouette.
Oh, I thought it was two women.
Everyone does.
I actually remember
Apparently.
zooming in and seeing that left one was a
Yeah.
man because it
Check it
doesn't
out.
doesn't have many boobies.
Look, you have a,
Oh,
a
man, he
feminine
doesn't have any
silhouette with the
boobies.
breasts and the hair.
I never looked at the logo, man. I never
Everyone
looked
just
at it.
assumes that I've got naked ladies all over my pants, which, you know...
I mean,
Kinda
that's-
do.
Now you got naked dudes on your pants.
yeah,
man, so-
I'm
Hey.
gender,
Oh, shout out.
gender equality. I got naked dudes on my pants. I'm fashion forward.
Not bad, man.
So what kind of made you want to dress this way? Is there a certain person you look up to, maybe Kanye and his biker shorts?
I think, honest to God, most people in this scene probably got to start by admiring Kanye and his style. Like,
Well, it's because we're probably all just rap fans before we started wearing.
You go rap
That's
fans,
true.
and then you look at Kanye style stuff, and
And
then
make a
you branch
rapper.
out into your own taste.
Yeah.
I agree. I got big into it. I had a pair of Air Force One Black History Months.
Really?
Ah,
That was the
I was
first
looking
shoe I
when you
bought.
sold those things, man.
Yeah. So I got those. They're real orange, and I was like, I always want to match my shoes with my shirt.
Mhm.
So that's like I got into like clothes. It's like I got to match, and everyone's like,
Nice.
"Yo, you always match," and I was like,
Wow,
"Kind of
what
have
can
to."
I say?
Kind of have to. Exactly. So the same thing, matching your pants with your shoes. Like it's something you gotta do. Like you can't just be wearing mixed
You
match.
can't just be wearing anything out here.
No.
Yeah, bro. You
But-
gotta match a little bit.
I say over time, I like to think that my influences have gotten a little more niche, but
Nice.
mostly I just find random pictures on the internet and I save them in a big folder.
Yeah,
But
Really? You do
I
that?
like, yeah,
In
I
the
don't even
cloud.
do that.
just on my computer.
Isn't
But-
that me?
He's just on the go.
Yeah.
Access his fit pics, dude.
I mean, I probably have the option to do that.
You probably could, but yeah. No, I don't store any pictures.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even go on Reddit anymore. I don't like looking at like the straight
Keep it-
inspo albums. and
Keep it
stuff.
that way.
Yeah, that way. I used to trap by the subway.
So, would you say Kappa is your favorite brand?
No,
No.
no.
What is your favorite brand?
I really like fashion houses like Undercover.
Nice. Yeah.
The
Did you see their
Soloist.
North Face collab this week?
I did. It was.
With it. I
It was
bought
good.
the Nupsy.
You bought the Nupsy?
You
Yeah,
bought
man.
the Nupsy?
No,
What's that thing?
you're a
How much was that thing
baller.
retail
Not for myself. It was $500, but I
God
got it
damn.
10% off on North Face. Dude, I got the links early. They dropped it like on last Wednesday, and someone hit me up with the early links, and if you made a North Face account, it was 10% off. So I got it like 3 days before it came out, And 10% off, man. It was a double whammy.
That's good.
That is
Yeah,
a double
kidding me?
whammy.
Is it better than Extra Butter New York collab or the Extra Butter
I
North Face?
I don't know. That was a city, right? Like they did like the nightscape.
Yeah, they did some like really
Oh.
weird colors.
Oh, I know what you mean. They had 2 collabs.
And
Oh
almost,
no, I'm thinking of a different one. I know
almost
what
looked
you're
like an
talking
aurora over everything, and it just was like I feel like it's too much color.
about. Really?
Yeah.
Extra Butter did the it was like the TV error. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
colors,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
That was
it
kinda
like,
hot.
yeah.
Oh, like a static where it's like the big like mono like blocks of
Yeah,
color.
it's like the
Yeah.
blocks of like those monochrome colors.
I feel like that is cool, but I almost feel like that's been done to death.
I
You
agree.
know?
like yeah, and also like what do you wear with that, bro?
just all black.
Like,
you
yeah,
just gotta let that
exactly.
do all
Like,
the
Black
talking.
Air Force.
I used to like that idea of just having like a straight up centerpiece outfit, like our centerpiece like item,
Yeah.
and then just wearing a basic outfit with it. But now I'm kind of getting the idea of just having a whole bunch of essential things that are like, I don't know, like low key, like kind of nice.
I think that's the
Still
transition to becoming like actually fashionable because
Yeah.
anyone can just get a jacket and then just let that do all the
yeah,
talking.
that's like
you
the
know?
entry level how to be fashionable is just get
I
black
agree.
or white outfits and then banger single
'Cause
pieces.
Putting together a whole like banger of an outfit is
It's tough.
hard.
It's
I'm
hard.
still not that good.
That's
at
like
it.
cooking. Like you can't just make a
Yeah, like,
turkey.
I know
and have
all the clothes-
peanuts for
Yeah.
appetizers.
I don't think that letting a statement piece do the talking is wrong, but it's
No.
easier
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure. I mean, the problem is that you can't like wear too much of a statement piece. Like, I don't know. With like, you can only wear one at a time. So like, you're limiting yourself with there because like, if someone doesn't like the jacket that you're wearing, then there's
That's your
no
whole
other
outfit.
aspect of the outfit that they're gonna like because
Yeah.
it's just something basic. But if you've got like, if you're flexing with the shoes, if you got crazy pants on, t-shirt too, and a jacket, then you're good to go. But it's hard to get there.
That's true. It takes a while,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all got to go together as well. You can't just have like
Exactly. Yeah.
fucking like I'm wearing Balenciagas with
That's true.
Chanel
You gotta be careful
pants.
with
Tell
the
that to
branding.
some of the people I see
You
on
gotta be
campus,
careful with the
man.
branding, man. Yeah, that's rough.
You gotta be brand consistent.
It's true.
I don't know. Exactly. I mean, I think only for like
Yeah.
high end like stuff. Like if the brand isn't like so, if you like a monogram on, like you gotta keep the monogram
Yeah.
brand going. You can't just be like Balenciaga,
It's
Louis
true.
pants.
It's like I feel goofy when I wear like stuff that's like heavily branded Palace, and then I have my Supreme backpack on. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
kinda-
It feels too loud, but like, it's not that big a deal.
I think if you're
Not
subtle
a
with it.
backpack,
Yeah. But then again, that's also like the brand's kind of fault as well to be like very loud with their logo.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to match that with like another logo, then it
Mhm.
just kind of doesn't look completely.
I've been avoiding getting stuff that's like brands recently. Or well, not brands. Like I've been buying like a lot of Palace, but I've been buying Palace that like doesn't
Not
say
super
Palace
in your
on
face
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
branded.
exactly.
Low key.
I
It's
kind of
like-
think that just comes with age.
Yeah.
I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm just like, I don't really want a logo on my clothes.
Yeah, I
It
guess
just feel,
so.
It makes me feel like I'm back in high school, you know?
I agree. And you're only wearing it for the logo.
Yeah, I want my clothes to be able to start a conversation. That's what it is. Yeah.
I love the Tommy flag. That's so.
Yeah, well, because that doesn't say
that's
Tommy
okay though.
Hilfiger.
That's
Yeah.
fine, bro. That's like, I don't know. It's like the ones that like the elite brands. That's what you have to be careful with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Like,
just
stuff that like people think is expensive when you look at it.
Exactly. I feel like this whole like Louis logo, like people don't enjoy it. They're just like, oh, it's Louis. Like
It's Louis.
I got it
Yeah.
on me.
I understand why, but that's why I haven't been a big fan of the direction Virgil Abloh has been taking Louis in because
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of what I expected when he got put in that position.
Putting the monogram on
everything.
Everything.
And I
don't
get
think he's released something without the monogram. Even his puffer jackets have the monogram.
Yeah, those are kind of tough though. I
They're
kinda
tough,
like 'em.
but
That's
I'm
the
not saying
eternal
they're not
struggle.
hard. You know exactly what I'm
Is that
talking about, right?
They are kind of tough, but you can recognize that it's lazy from a design perspective, and it still kind of looks tough.
Yeah, I think it's everything he does though. I mean, it seems lazy, but maybe like put together in a better way.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm just
Yeah.
of the opinion that he is a genius marketer and businessman, but I don't think that he is a particularly gifted designer.
Did
He
you?
just doesn't put as much time into his designs as he used to because he can't.
Yeah. Do you
He's
know
got, like
that
4 jobs?
he has a civil engineering degree?
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like
So-
a off-white bridge.
Exactly.
Some shit.
Exactly.
That's why he's got all the industrial belts and shit, man.
Bro.
Pulling from his influences, you
Yeah.
know?
So like he does. He's smart.
Mhm.
He does shows that.
Oh no, he's a smart guy, no doubt about that.
No
Yeah,
doubt about it.
yeah.
He's played the culture like a...
yeah.
Yeah, no, he knows exactly what he's doing. It's calculated, but
That's why I have respect for him in that regard. I'm not a fan of his designs.
Do you think his head looks like a jelly bean? Is that just me?
Jelly
That
bean?
shit is round. He got a round
and
head.
shiny.
My
he really
God.
accentuates it too, man. I think his profile pictures of him sweating.
Yeah.
And shit. It's like,
I want to see that. Bowling ball.
Bro, wipe it down. Like, go get a towel.
towel.
God bless.
It's a vision, dude. It's all about the vision.
Who was the
All of his
designer?
business plans are stored in that noggin.
It's true. That's why he's sweating so much.
Big Bean.
It's overheating.
Who was the designer before him for Louis?
Louis.
I would say Louis
Louis.
Vuitton. Louis
Dude,
Vuitton.
Oh.
I don't think I'm legally.
I
allowed
think
to
it was
say-
Dior.
Kim?
No,
No.
Kim Jones was Dior.
That's right.
He
Wow.
left around the same time. That's why I was thinking it. He left Dior as soon as Virgil moved into. Oh wait, no, other way around. It was
It was Kim?
Yeah, Kim moved to Dior from Louis. That's what
Yeah.
it was. Yeah,
Because
He's
now
running Dior now?
yeah.
he
yeah.
made the.
He
I
did the Cause collab. He's kind of killing Dior, right?
with the new stuff he just made.
Mm-hmm.
They
You see
made-
the Jordans.
There are
Dior
Dior
Jordan
Jordans.
You haven't
ones,
seen
bro.
these?
You haven't seen. You look at them.
I must be sleeping.
They're honestly shoe of the year.
Do you like them?
I love them, bro. You don't? They're $2,000 retail. Do you
Also-
like them now?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have seen these. The ones that it's like really high
Like-
quality leather.
No, like you'll
Hand-painted.
never see these in the streets.
You won't.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I like them that much.
Those
Because
are
you're
pretty
not going to
clean.
see some dude just walking around like on campus with these.
They're hand painted. Certain parts of them.
The monogram's like, it's not printed. It's like that's like a full like plastic and bezel. Like
Mhm.
it's like it's high quality.
I don't know how I feel about it. It's like I think the monogram. I don't think the color makes like I don't think this.
Yeah.
You see it
this-
on foot?
No,
Look it on foot.
but I don't think the inside of this monogram does not match the rest of the shoe.
I almost wish it would commit more to being darker. You
I
know?
agree.
Because I feel like it's gray enough to clash with the other gray. But that looks pretty good.
Man
I'll
got
give
some
it
dark
that.
legs though, so the dark legs kind of match.
Contrast. I mean, you're not wrong.
Black pants though.
I think they're nice, but
His legs.
they're not.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm saying. Yeah, no, I'm saying. You could like black pants, same effect.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that they kind of look a little bit like some customs that like you'll see. And people just like do the checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
They do look like customs.
They look like
yeah, but-
customs.
Because
But
I feel
they're
like with
real.
those kind of
Yeah,
customs, they
that's
just take
true.
something established and then just put like a designer monogram on.
Yeah,
one
well,
part
that's
of
what
it.
you see on all the reps and stuff. Is like the like Yeezy off whites. It's just like. they
On
just
God,
take
the
most iconic
Supreme
parts
Louis
of it.
shit look like reps.
Really? The new collection looked like reps?
Not the new, the first collection that came out. What was it, like a year or 2 years ago?
No,
It
yeah, no,
was
that
just
was-
a box
that was
logo
the
with the
same one.
Louis print all over it. That looks like something I'd
A
find on
little
a
bit. There
boardwalk.
were some pieces that
Yeah.
looked like reps for sure. Actually.
Yeah.
Before that, they did their own thing, sort of like what Stussy did, where they just
I think that
instead.
was in the '90s.
Yeah, they got rid of the LV and they just put the money sign or their S into it, and so that same.
Yeah, they
Stussy
just
did
yoinked the
that.
whole Supreme, or they yoinked the whole Louis Vuitton shit and made their own stuff
Yeah.
back in, and they got a cease and desist from Louis.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They'll do that. They'll do that.
He
You gotta
knows.
cease and
Yeah,
desist.
he knows personally. He knows personally that they sent out those ceases and desists.
They own so many companies. LVMH,
Isn't it like a whole conglomerate that owns most of the major
Yeah.
fashion houses?
Dior, Chanel's in it, Givenchy.
I think the
Really?
higher you look with most industries, that's the case. Isn't it one conglomerate like Luxada or something that owns essentially all eyeglass companies?
I'm not too sure. I'm not big in the eyeglass market.
I'm not either. I just know that it's apparently a complete monopoly.
It's,
Well, think there's like 4 major trusts in the U.S. that own like 70% of like name brands. It's crazy.
You gotta do that. Just buy all. Let's buy Nike, Adidas. Let's
Yeah,
get
let me
all
just
under our net.
hold on. I got some allowance left over. Let me.
Yeah.
just buy one pair
Put
of
an
these.
offer in.
Yeah.
On behalf of first episode, I'd like to thank you.
Thanks.
Mr.
Thank you
Hagan
guys very
Beatson.
much for having me on
Yeah,
as your guest.
absolutely.
I've had a
Pleasure
wonderful
being
time
on.
with you guys.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely. You kidding me? I live like right down the street. You know I don't got nothing going on. Come on.
All right, so that's been our episode.
This is when they play us out.
This is where we're gonna play some closing music. Yeah, let us know what else you want to see us on.
Any other platforms?
Other platforms. What else you want us to talk about? We're kind of the same format where you just break into it with a little news and then we break into our guest. Hopefully not hurt him too bad. Haha, just kidding. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a good rest of your evening. See you later, Hagan Beatson.
Thank you guys very much. Have a good night, everybody.